Imagine waking up every morning with a clear vision, a steady heart, and a mind free from the usual chaos. Yet here you are, trapped in the noise of endless distractions, doubts gnawing at your confidence, wondering how some people seem to grow effortlessly while you stumble, trying to improve. It feels like a riddle. How can progress feel so elusive when the desire burns so brightly? The truth is, self-improvement isn't about grand leaps, but tiny, deliberate steps rooted in practice. Celeste, a beacon in practical self-growth, unveils a path often overlooked. The art of doing, not just planning. SFX, gong_sound. 2. This journey dates back through time. But Emma's approach is firmly grounded in the now, transforming ancient wisdom into actionable daily rituals. In a world swamped with fleeting motivation and quick fixes, she cuts through the noise, spotlighting methods that anchor change in reality. Her work, emerging in recent years, centers on the premise that meaningful growth requires structure, consistency, and awareness woven seamlessly into everyday life. Between 2018 and 2023, Celeste captivated thousands by reshaping what it means to work on yourself. No chance or magic potions, just clear strategies with measurable results. Her content spans mindful habits, habit stacking, emotional regulation, and cognitive reframing. Each concept serves as a building block, transforming vague desires into concrete actions. This approach not only embraces your flaws, but uses them as stepping stones toward mastery. But this story has a wrinkle. Many self-help paradigms promise rapid transformation, yet leave you mentally drained and frustrated. The paradox is glaring. How can something designed to help you feel worse, more anxious, or scattered? The human mind resists overload. Without embedded systems, good intentions dissolve by evening. This discrepancy exposes a glaring glitch the self-improvement industry often neglects: the practical mechanics of habit formation and mental discipline. Suddenly, that spark of inspiration fizzles. The overwhelm sets in. You start dozens of habits, but none stick. Progress evaporates. It's a loop you didn't sign up for. So where does Emma's insight fit in? Her secret lies in what she calls internal technology, the inner tools and frameworks that regulate your focus, energy, and decisions, rather than chasing motivation, which is fleeting and unreliable. She teaches how to build a fortress of mental discipline and structure reflection. SFX, clock under ticking. 3. Think of it as recalibrating the internal compass rather than blindly following the latest self-help craze. Emma frames self-improvement as a skill, not an event. You develop it through consistent, mindful exercises that connect mental clarity and emotional resilience. She emphasizes geometry not in shapes, but in the balance and symmetry of your mental habits. It's about discipline and awareness, forming a pattern that naturally guides your actions and reactions, instead of magic or external gimmicks. It's about mastering the human technology you already own but seldom activate consciously, practicing gratitude, journal reflection, deliberate breathing. And focus time blocks aren't new. But the way Emma stitches them into a coherent system makes them profoundly transformative. This isn't about perfection. It's about incremental mastery, tiny gains compounding into deep, lasting behavioral architecture. Now, here's the challenge. This journey isn't for the faint-hearted or the easily distracted. It demands discipline and honesty, a ruthless clarity about where you waste time, where fears simmer unspoken, and where you recycle the same limiting beliefs. Emma's teachings invite you to step into the role of your own wise mentor, guiding your inner world with the same care you'd give a trusted friend. You begin to see that every moment is a choice, a chance to align with your goals or drift away in distraction. SFX, gentle_wind. For this isn't some vague self-improvement fluff. It's a call to reclaim your agency, to wrestle with discomfort rather than flee from it, to see setbacks as data, not defeat. The wisdom is subtle but fierce. Growth lives in the repetition of simple actions done with resolve. It asks you to shed passive consumption and embrace active creation, to build a daily practice that doesn't just reshape your habits, but rebuilds your identity. So where do you stand now? Will you stay a passive observer of your life as drift? Or will you join a tribe committed to practical transformation? A community bound not by slogans, but by shared discipline, honesty, and relentless curiosity. Emma doesn't merely offer tools. She offers a doorway, a chance to awaken the latent power within you to grow steadily, patiently, and meaningfully. The path is simple but profound. Start small. Pick one practice Emma highlights, perhaps the evening reflection journaling or the morning focused breathing. Build consistency. Notice the subtle shifts in your sense of self. Build from there, crafting your own internal technology. This is the work that changes lives not overnight, but over time. Through the steadfast rhythm of action. Your life is not a problem to solve, but a practice to master. This moment is your invitation to begin, to step into the rhythm of deliberate growth, to join a movement of seekers who understand that change is built, not wished for. The question is no longer what you want to improve, but who you are willing to become. Take that step. Practice with intention. Become the mentor your future self needs. The tribe awaits. SFX, Heartbeat, 3 now. Let us dive deeper into the core of Emma, Celeste's practical methodology, the sacred marriage between intention and action. Too often, self-improvement efforts falter because they lean heavily on good intentions while neglecting the gritty, often mundane process of consistent practice. Emma insists that the secret is not in grand ideas or dramatic breakthroughs. It's in the daily rituals you perform when nobody is watching. When motivation wavers and distractions swarm. Consider this. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of scattered effort, occasional bursts of enthusiasm, followed by neglect, you get a wild, unkempt space. Weeds choke growth. But if you tend this garden patiently, watering the same spot daily, removing small weeds before they take root, you nurture a vibrant ecosystem. Emma teaches that your habits are the seeds you plant. Your consistency is the care. SFX, water_droplets. 3. The first tool Emma offers is the practice of micro-commitments. These are tiny, manageable actions that can be performed in seconds, but have powerful cumulative effects. For example, rather than trying to meditate for an hour right away, commit to a single mindful breath or 2 when you wake up. Instead of overhauling your entire diet overnight, swap one sugary snack for a piece of fruit. These small acts build momentum without overwhelming your mental bandwidth. Next comes what Emma terms the feedback loop of awareness. This is a daily, intentional moment to check in with yourself, not to judge or criticize, but to observe. Did you meet your micro-commitments? How did it feel? Notice what triggered success or resistance. This practice sharpens your self-awareness and arms you with priceless data on your patterns, emotional states, and environmental influences. The magic here is subtle. Reflection breeds insight. Insight breeds change. But most self-improvement systems skip this step or approach it superficially. Emma's loop demands honesty, no sugarcoating. You track results as meticulously as an athlete tracks training. It transforms vague aspirations into concrete information, turning guesswork into strategy. SFX, pen_writing. 2. Another cornerstone in her approach is emotional regulation through deliberate breathing and mindfulness. When anxiety or self-doubt hits, you know that gnawing feeling that stops you in your tracks. Emma advises an immediate grounding technique. Slow, deep breaths that engage the diaphragm. This isn't just soothing fluff, it's neuroscience. Controlled breath triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, cutting the stress response and opening a window for clearer thinking. By practicing these calming techniques daily, you build resilience. So stressful moments no longer hijack your progress. Your mind becomes like a calm lake, reflecting circumstances without getting tossed by every ripple. This skill is internal technology in action, rewiring how you respond rather than reacting impulsively. Moving inward, Emma highlights the power of journaling paired with geometric visualization. She doesn't mean complicated diagrams, but rather simple patterns, triangles, circles, lines that represent your goals, challenges, and progress phases. Visualizing your journey this way activates different cognitive pathways, connecting abstract ideas to physical spatial memory. It roots motivation not just in words, but in shapes your brain can see. This method enhances problem solving and breaks down overwhelming objectives into smaller, manageable parts. Imagine mapping your day or your emotional state with such shapes. Suddenly, your scattered thoughts find symmetry and order. It's a creative act that grounds you, sharpening focus through pattern recognition. SFX, pencil_sketching. 3. Importantly, Emma's process rejects the culture of all or nothing. She challenges you to embrace imperfection, viewing setbacks as experiments rather than failures. When you miss a habit or feel stuck, it's just data for your next iteration. This reframing cuts through the toxic self-talk that paralyzes many and replaces it with curiosity and compassion. This mindset aligns with her broader teaching. Self-improvement is a long game, a lifelong practice. Success is not a trophy to win, but a daily choice to engage your internal technology thoughtfully. It's a dance with yourself, creating new neural pathways through repetition, patience, and self-kindness. So how do you start? Emma suggests 3 practical steps to embed her wisdom into your everyday life. First, identify one micro-commitment related to your biggest challenge, something so small it feels almost effortless. Maybe it's 1 minute of focused breathing each morning or journaling a single sentence each night. This lowers the activation energy to begin. Second, build your feedback loop. Set a specific time each day to review this commitment without judgment. Ask yourself what worked, what didn't, and why. Capture these observations in a journal or app. Third, practice one grounding technique to use whenever you feel overwhelmed or distracted. Make this non-negotiable. It's your reset button. These steps weave a powerful thread of discipline, self-awareness, and compassion through your daily life. Over time, they build a foundation strong enough to support deeper challenges and more substantial goals. SFX, soft_chime. To remember, discipline here isn't about rigid control or deprivation, it's about freedom. The freedom to choose clarity over chaos, focus over distraction, growth over stagnation. Emma's practical self-improvement isn't a magic wand. It's a steady drumbeat calling you to show up again and again, crafting your life with intention. Now, picture the impact. Days when you meet your micro-commitments. Nights when you reflect honestly and see progress unfold. Moments of calm amid stress, powered by your breath. Patterns revealing themselves in simple geometric forms, guiding your path forward. Each element builds upon the last, coding a new story for yourself, one where growth is inevitable and personal mastery tangible. The greatest secret lies in this relentless practice, the quiet accumulation of small actions that together transform your inner landscape. Emma Celeste's approach invites you out of the paralysis of perfectionism into the movement of practical growth. You have the tools, you have the path. The next step is yours. Will you commit to the daily practice that unlocks your true potential? Will you join the community of learners who understand growth is not a destination, but a lifelong journey? Every choice today casts a ripple into tomorrow. Choose to practice with purpose. Choose to live as your own mentor. Choose to transform not through hype, but through humble, focused work. The tribe awaits. Step forward. SFX,